today is my last day. It is purple day. Remember? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and purple. It's my last day. And I am here at the monument dedicated to the 5 countries that provided medical support to Korea. This monument is located in Busan. So we traveled a long way. And so here, the monument dedicated to the medical assistance units in the Korean War. Who are they? Well, I will show you. So it's raining, but rain or shine, I go, right? Because they came, rain or shine, snow or hail. Well, the 5 countries that supported medical aid are Denmark, Norway, India, Italy, and Sweden. I mean, I was honored to go to all of those countries, the 5 countries, and meet the veterans. So unlike the soldiers who fought, in combat, these were trained medical doctors and nurses. So they were much older then, and so they are still much older. Now, the oldest actually veteran that I have met around the world, she was 102 years old. 102 in Sweden. She was a nurse when she was 35 years old. So this, wow! I want everybody to look how massive this is. And I know I keep using the word massive in so many memorials, but this is pretty nice. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna start. It is relatively small, not small, but it's big. But there's not a lot of descriptions, so I will show you what the description is. So come on with me. So let's start with Norway. Have you guys watched the TV series MASH? Well, technically, it was Norway that provided the MASH unit. So they're called NorMASH. They were about 186 doctors. And so if you know what MASH is, they're like the ones really in the front line, carrying the bodies back and treating them. Next, India. Well, the Indian doctors, they were no joke. They were not only doctors and surgeons, but they were also paratroopers. I mean, can you believe it? Like, it's hard to be a doctor alone, hard to be a paratrooper, but they were both. So these are kind of like what you would call an ambulance unit, because they're literally dropping down, going and rescuing people and treating and performing surgery. So I'm gonna pause after it says 한국 전쟁 시 유엔의 결의와 적십자 정신에 의거 의료 지원자를 파하나여 유엔군과 항공군의 전상자 치료 및 난민 구호에 공헌한 덴마크, 인디아, 이탈리, 노르웨이, 스웨덴 5나라의 숭고한 업적을 찬양하고 기념하기 위하여 여기에 이 비를 세운다고요. So basically it's saying that we are grateful to those 5 countries that not only treated soldiers, but they also treated civilians. Okay, so look at that sculpture there. That's a little bit different, because there's a man like assisting a fallen soldier. So slightly different from other sculptures. So you see the Red Cross up there? Well, Italy sent about 98 doctors and some nurses, part of the Red Cross, okay? So, oh my goodness. In Italy, I was extremely honored to interview and meet the last remaining Korean War veteran in the entire country, Grandpa Giovanni. And he gave me the original copy of his diary from the war, and I was so humbled, and I said, no, give me a copy. And he said he trusts me to take good care of it and to share that story. And that's why I guess I'm here, I want to be sharing this story. So now we have the Denmark, okay, the Danish were the only ones that provided a hospital ship called Yolanda, okay? So they outfitted a private ship, a commercial ship, and about a little less than 100 doctors were aboard, and they performed. So they were around Busan. So they weren't near the battle site. They were docked in Busan. But this is like, let's just say, one of the most prestigious operations took place. But they rescued a lot of civilians and treated even the dentist there, I believe, treated the president at the time, President Lee Seung-man. So the high-profile cases went there. I remember a lot of my grandpas telling me they requested that they get treated in Yolanda. Another one, of course, Sweden, as I mentioned. Now, the Swedish provided a field hospital. So they were away from the battle lines. They were in Busan, and this is where I met Grandma Nora, and she told me, they treated a lot of civilians and orphans, but she told me something I would never forget. So listen, these are young people. Well, she was 35 at the time. Young people who came really abroad. They all volunteered to say that they're going to go and treat the soldiers in the Korean War. But she said during their free time, they would go to a leprosy village, okay? And I was just shocked because first of all, I didn't know leprosy existed, relatively in modern times. I thought it was a biblical disease. And two, the fact that these selfless people, okay, they're already on foreign soil, but yet they went even further to really answer that call, the Hippocratic oath that they took, and it's just mind-boggling. And last but not least, which country am I forgetting? Did I say Denmark? Danish? I think I did, right? Yolanda, Sweden, Yolanda, Norway. Oh, let's go over there. Maybe it'll tell me, it'll remind me. Dedicate your orders, Sweden, Italy, Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Oh, so I think I covered all of them. So Normash, the Danish Yolanda, Indian paratroopers, Italian Red Cross, and Swedish Field Hospital. So again, it says, we dedicate this monument to the everlasting memory of their heroic and humanitarian efforts in rendering medical service to the Korean people, both military and civilian. So I love this because it has a woman, because like I said, nurses came. So shout out to all my grandmas out there who came from all those countries to really treat, the soldiers who were wounded, and because tens of thousands of lives were saved as a result of their selfless sacrifice. So to all of you from those beautiful 5 Scandinavian countries, and plus Italy and India, thank you so much. I am now going to head to the United Nations Cemetery. It is still rainy, but that doesn't hamper me at all. So remember 727.org. Thank you. Bye.